My God, you guys won't believe it. I forgot to make a tea today. It's just unacceptable. All right, guys, good morning. Welcome everyone to the live stream. First, we're going to be reviewing the watch list like always, and then we're going to be trading the market open till about 10:30. Hope everyone had a good morning. Had every like a refreshing, nice, relaxing day. Made your tea, unlike me. Today is what is today? Thursday. It's the 30th of April, so it's the last trading day of April. Which makes me somehow feel like it's Friday. It's 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means we got another 15 minutes till the market opens at 9:30. Like I said before, we wrap up trading between 10:30 and 11. Check out the video description below for some common FAQs, and let's get into it. Also, I do want to talk about very quickly here. Somebody left a comment yesterday under my video and was kind of saying I should just add the scanner here. And you know what? I tried to do that some time ago, and I must have done something silly because I didn't think it was actually possible. Then I went back and realized, here's my scanner. I think what I was doing, I was looking for a widget called scanner. And you probably don't see this right now because my face is in the way. But here you go. Here you can kind of, let me see if I can move my face. Oh, I can move my face. So here you can see the gadget. So there's no scanner gadget, but if you actually just go under watch list, you can actually pull up the your scanners, and they're going to be identified with these where is it? Here, like this purple thing, which I think kind of means like continuously updating. I think that's the representation it probably has. Let me go ahead and move my face back here. A little bit lower. That should be about right. Good morning, Satoshi. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's okay, where do I begin? We can begin with a sip of water. Check out the SPY, guys. Huge bounce, and today we're probably gonna have a bit of a red day. If we just go over here, you can see we've had quite a strong little pull from the highs here, 296, about 2% pullback, and we closed yesterday the SPY 293. Not really the worst pullback, but you can kind of see we should probably be opening a bit red unless we have a really strong bounce right now. So just keep an eye out for that. So what I did was I have kind of the old one. I have my scanner here that I ran this morning. You guys know how I do this, and then I save watch list, and then I say 4:30, and then I just go ahead and open the watch list over here. Which is nice because I got a few more things here. I can edit it a little bit easier. But this is the same scanner, but put on 20. So that's the only difference. Basically, same scanner, just right now I'm scanning for 20% change. When I ran this scanner at 8:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there wasn't that much moving. SECO and SNGX were kind of the most attractive gappers, I would say. But by now, it looks like we've had a few more top gappers come on, and you're gonna see this updating continuously. I also kind of want to throw in, you know what I'm gonna actually do here? I think I'm gonna make a new watch list right here. I'm gonna say former gappers. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move this up. Just so to keep in mind, we had CMRX we had from yesterday. We had TORC, although this one didn't really do too much. And what else we had? CAPR, obviously the big one. So yeah, these were the big runners from the day before. And I'm just gonna kind of put this. Look, CAPR ended with $1.5 billion dollar volume. So that's really, really nice. This is a no trade for me. So okay, just reading kind of your guys' updates there. I don't want to miss too much. So let's go through the first lead gappers. Actually, let's before we do that, let's quickly look at what we were doing yesterday. Just a little refresher here. CAPR just absolutely killed it. Ran all the way to $11. This is where we were dip buying it in the morning. Remember that first stressful trade? This thing ran up another 200%. Just absolutely insane. You can kind of see the two trades we did here yesterday. This was actually a really nice trade. I'm really happy about this trade. I probably could have got long again here, But you know, we were kind of past my 10:30 trading time, so that was a big reason I didn't. But yeah, this was a nice breakout. Ultimately, this was a huge fumble, and I talked about it a lot in my recap video. I was a little disappointed with my trading there in the morning, but you know, that's why I was using smaller position size. I knew I've been trading a little bit sloppy, so trading smaller position size allows me to do more trades and not have any one trade give me too much risk. And that's why sometimes if you're going through a rough patch, just lower your position size, and I guarantee you it will make you a little bit more comfortable with trading and probably fix some of your issues. It was actually a big reason why March was one of my best months. Yeah, I have seen BTC. Right now it's up about 1%, but I mean, it was what, yesterday morning or the day before in the afternoon, it was like at 7,900. Now it's almost at 9,000. So BTC has had an absolute ripper of a run. Satoshi's going to short it at 10K. You know what? I kind of totally feel you on that. I think this run is a little bit over exaggerated. I also feel like the pullback was a bit over exaggerated. So it's kind of finding its equilibrium right now. But we'll see. So let's get back here to the small cap. CAPR bouncing off some big support at 6.5. We kind of identified this support level yesterday. So that's right around here, 6.6, 6.5. We had many tops in this area. We also had a bottom, some tops here, and you can kind of see that the price has been pivoting around this area several times. So that's why we identified that as potential support and resistance. And actually, the last hardcore rally has started from there too. It's like a 70% rally. I don't know if we're going to be trading CAPR. Could have a secondary green day. I'm going to go ahead and put an alert if it breaks over $8. And I'll put an alert here actually as well if we break below. I kind of want to go a little bit faster right now because we got another 8 minutes till the market opens and we haven't even talked about lead gappers yet. CMRX was a former runner. You can see here on the daily, it's had a nice big green day yesterday, kind of pulling back to $2 support. Might have a little bit of a bounce there, but at the moment probably won't be trading this one. This is the one that had such a nice breakout yesterday. We had the cup and handle, we had the pullback, we had a 9% move, and then another rally here, about 25% move. This was a really, really nice one, CMRX, that I didn't end up trading yesterday, but I kind of really regret that I didn't trade that one. CREX, sneaky play today. Yeah, I'll check that one out as well. Let's see, TORC. This one was one of the lead gappers from yesterday, but it absolutely sold off so much. I don't know. This one doesn't look too good. Kind of a huge resistance here. Wasn't really able to break through any big resistance. Maybe if we break higher today, I got 2 alerts on it if we do, but most likely won't be trading it. So let's go ahead and check out some of the lead gappers today. UAVS, about a 56% move higher. Look at that daily chart. It's going to be big second green day today. 23 million market cap. Going to go ahead and put alert if we break over 3.5. Shares continuing higher in pre-market trade Thursday. What was the catalyst behind this one? Mixed shelf life, files, mixed shelf life, $6 billion. Selling of securities. Surprised that is exploding so much. Shares outstanding, 23 million. Had a big day yesterday, so today's definitely going to be the second big green day on UAVS. So, kind of mixed feelings about this one, to be honest. We're in all-time high territory. Actually, hold up, that's not true. Didn't scroll back far enough. Actually, let me go back to maybe a week on this chart. I got to get more room on this one. Big resistance around here at 3.6. $2.7. Had tops here in this area. That looks like a tricky one to trade. How did this one open yesterday? Yeah, slow mover, then a big pullback here. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about UAVS. It does have a catalyst, kind of a questionable catalyst, but absolutely, technical as this thing is exploding. So it could be interesting. Let me quickly talk about SECO. I'm a little bit nervous with this one. It is gapping up kind of nicely, 60%, but it's just kind of been pulling back here. So I would like to see SECO pull back above VWAP. I'm going to put an alert here if it does, and then I would like to get probably a bit more aggressive on it. Otherwise, I don't know, SECO, I don't know. We'll probably be leaving that one alone. SNGX, big resistance at $2. You can see we touched this area at $2, and then we pull back from there. 25 million float, shares outstanding. Although on FinViz it's at 31 million float. Sue says earnings today on UAVS at 11. Yeah, that always gets me a little bit nervous. What I'll probably be doing is switching this scanner after the market opens, and I will be going to my after market open scanner. So a little bit of update there. UAVS still pulling higher, getting to that 3.5 area. I want to be very cautious with this one with that 180-day moving average right above it. Although that's the weekly. Go back to the day. So technically it is above the 180 daily. So yeah, out of the gates, UAVS, at the moment with the market cap, with the float, with the price range between 2 and 7, this thing does fit our criteria a little bit more. Let me go check here, see what kind of catalyst they had on the maybe 27th. Receives follow on commercial drone purchase orders. Okay, that's good. Had a purchase order here. That was kind of the beginning of the rally. So yeah, out of the gates, UAVS could be the most interesting. I'll definitely be getting ready for this one. Like always, or like kind of starting off here, smaller position size for sure. I totally agree, Satoshi. A little bit of a pullback would be a little bit nicer. I don't think I would want to instantly go long. But we'll see how 3 holds. I do like the support from the former high of yesterday. So I'll be looking for ideally a dip. Other than that, I'll be kind of playing with the scanners. I'll be seeing, what has the most volume on the day, what has the biggest percentage mover, and then really be focusing on that. I think that's how we're going to play today. Out of the gates, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious. Let's quickly run through some of these other ones. So you guys know sub dollar, I typically don't pay too much attention to. Petroleum company, probably trading a bit more macro news here. This could be a good swing trade or something like that, but I don't know. I probably won't be trading this one, day trading it. OSTK. This is how you can find actually some really nice swing trades occasionally. This is how I found the AMC swing trade. 27% gap. I don't know. Not too interesting. Market cap's just way too much. TXMD, way too much market cap. QEP, finding some support at $1. Could be really interesting. Gap up range about getting close to 2. We've got a few other things popping up in the scanner now. XOG from, what was that, earlier this week. A lot of sub dollars. About 25 more seconds till the market opens, so good luck, everyone. I'm going to go back to UAVS. UAVS had that former high here at about 3.5, so we did break above that. This could be the move right here, as it is holding the highs kind of well. Here we go, breaking higher. Thanks, Peter. Shelf dilution means they are putting new shares on the shelf and getting ready to put them into the float. So, and they're 10K, it's definitely going to be shown probably as warrants. So yeah, definitely. I wonder if there's an exercise price yet for those. Kind of want to check that out. Look at that breakup higher. Really, really nice move on UAVS. I was expecting a little bit of a pullback, maybe to 3 or something out of the gates, but that didn't happen. Instantly running to 4. This is a former gapper, holding its highs pre-market. It's looking pretty good. What happened to CHK? Boy, Claus, you seem a little traumatized. Nice opening volume. Let's see if we can find a 5-minute setup here. So far, from pre-market, this thing had a 70% run. Super solid. Yeah, to me, UAVS is so overextended. I would have a hard time getting aggressive on something like this, especially breaking out first thing in the morning. But hey, that was a really, really nice move. Once we broke over that 3.5, 3.6 area, that was just a ridiculous rally. So let's see if we can find a setup here. $3.5 could be that key first reversal area. Not reversal, but pullback. Three minutes now since the market opened. Markets are red a little bit, except the NASDAQ. Check out the lead gappers from yesterday, the former gappers. All red. This is why I typically don't hold overnight. Here we go. Pulling back now, 3.5. Could be a good entry. 3 point, instantly pulling back here to 3.54. Looks like a little VWAP bounce. Should have got aggressive on that 3.5. I would have closed that trade out already. That would have been the first trade. So a little bit too cautious on that one. So let's kind of see here if we can get a secondary entry. And I need to go ahead and change this as well, as our lead gappers are finally gone. UAVS, nice move here. Congrats to anyone that got that bounce. I know I didn't. That was a really, really nice bounce opportunity off of 3.5. We even called it out ahead of time, but I don't know why I didn't try to go along that. CAPR pulling back quite extensively. Had a big bounce off of 6.7. Could be a little bit of a red to green move here. Look at that. 11% bounce. UAVS, lead mover on the day. Big volume. Almost 100 million volume already. That just shows you how much it was traded pre-market. Nice small shares, amount of shares outstanding. This would have been a perfect first bounce here. So you're gonna just notice there's net change in here, and I don't really care about that. I'm gonna go back. I was all excited. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, the lack of being able to trade with an account under $25,000 is definitely a massive mental hurdle, and I talk about that in a lot of my videos. Here we go. UAVS pulling back again. I'm always much more cautious on the second pullbacks near the same price levels. Let's see what we get out of this one. First bigger dip there. CAPR pushing towards 8. Yeah, I see it. Look at that, pulling back again. Quite a strong pullback, about 8%. Here we go. This could be a bounce. I'm actually a little surprised here if this bounces. Yeah, solid little 4 or 5% bounce. Not too bad at all. SNGX at 14%. XELA, something else to consider here. No trades yet for me. It's 9:39 a.m. SNGX pulling off, not really too interesting. XELA, sub dollar, but creeping up quite nicely. Pre-market run, pretty healthy. 85%. Issuance of patent to streamline document scanning technology. Okay. So they have a catalyst. Kind of questionable catalyst. Big resistance at 0.56. I like the percentage change though on this one. I like how it moves. It's quick. Sub dollar I don't like. Shares outstanding I don't like. But it still moves quite fast, so that's good. Bit of a mover here on MWK. I'm gonna go back to UAVS. I still find this one the most interesting and definitely has the most dollar volume on the day, so definitely gonna keep a close eye on it. Corey says CREX. Let me go ahead and check that one out. I have not been looking at that one. Was not on our scanners. I like the support at 2.6. This would have been really, really good for a little support line strategy. It did pull back off here kind of aggressively, but not too bad. Yeah, nice little red to green move there. Right after it broke 2.7, this thing just ripped 12%. Backside of the move, not really my favorite kind of setup. Big resistance above. I think this is just a bottom bounce. QEP. UAVS 3.8. That was a pretty aggressive bounce. QEP selling off quite aggressively here. Could have a bit of a bottom bounce at one point. Percentage change is okay. This will probably find some really nice support at one point and have a great reversal. UAVS had a really solid bounce here in this area. I was not expecting a full-blown bounce like it had. To be honest, I was expecting potentially one more red candle like this, and I wanted to get long above $3. That was kind of my pullback game plan, but didn't really work. The first trade we should have done at 3.5. That would have put one trade in the bag already. That would have been a really, really nice way to do it. Let's see if it breaks 4 here. Woo, that's a lot of sellers at 4. Might have one more attempt. This does not looking too good. Does have a lot of volume though, a lot of green volume building up. Look at that 5-minute chart. I'm still thinking this is a bit overextended in the short term. Nice, Carmela. Really, really nice. Yeah, this was looking really shaky at $4. There was a big amount of orders there. XELA, guys, up 100% already. Nice, Sue. Really, really nice. Yep, so far for me, no trades. Pretty hands off. 9:44 a.m. Get a little time to do some stretch. You know what I could go for? Some Reese's Cups right now. I don't know why, but I just had like a craving fly through my body. It doesn't look like the worst setup, but also it would be a very aggressive entry, I feel like. So I don't think I'm going to be doing this UAVS trade, at least yet. There goes a little pullback here. This could also be a longer term kind of ABC pattern. Which means there might be a decent little bit of bottom bounce potential right here. There would definitely be a little bit of a scalpy of a move. MWK had a nice little bull flag here and broke out. Should have got aggressive on this one. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So far, that's all I'm saying today, because I've just kind of missing some moves over here. Let's kind of map up some support and resistance on this one. Be very careful at about 5. Yeah, so this one's really, really solid. I mean, this is kind of what we look for. NWK. Trending higher. Has a nice breakout here with a 3-minute pullback, and then just rips on higher 18%. Really, really solid. Big pre-market high breakout. MWK. Beautiful. VVUS pulling back. That's a former gapper. Here we go, guys. UAVS had a pullback, found some support here. 3-minute pullback. Boom! Breaking 4. Can we do it? Whew! Yikes! That is oh man. A lot of times when these stocks are a little bit overextended, you know, you get these really choppy moves. $375, $360. Yeah, wow, that was a quick little pullback there on that one. 69. Wow, just in one candle. I mean, that was a serious fake out breakout right there. I think anyone trading this breakout is right now is cutting their losses. So this could be a secondary pullback here. Go ahead and remove my alert. It's a little bit in the way. XELA, guys, 130%. Second one with the highest volume. UAVS could be pulling back. This could be a nice little double bottom bounce at 3.35. I think it would at least bounce once before it breaks it. I'm just watching the show. That's good to hear. Every time I look at MWK, it creeps up a little bit higher. Mohawk Group named one of America's fastest growing companies by Financial Times. That's a nice catalyst. It's a nice catalyst for any company. It's a nice PR. I'd probably be buying MWK on a pullback. Whoops. Throw a small position size on it. Yep, big spreads on it. XELA, guys, this one's just been creeping up this whole time. Again, look, we had a nice bull flag here. We had a nice breakout. We had a nice 1 minute pullback. I don't know how I totally just did not go long XELA. Although I gotta say, trading the sub dollars, I typically do not trade those, so I didn't really give it enough attention. Put an alert here if we break out past it. Most likely I won't trade it, but again, could be interesting. See how far it goes down. I'm still watching UAVS. That's kind of my main one. Just kind of giving it some time right now. Waiting for a little better setup maybe. Little choppy stream we're having today. CAPR from yesterday, still pulling back. Had a nice little high here. Could be some good dip buys in this area. This one always has big percentage moves, but so far it looks like it's not too aggressive today. And that UAVS breakout was quite intense right here. I'm surprised it held. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people looking to buy this. Very, very bullish. Usually if you see a fake out like that, you'll see a continuation of a crash. Even this dip wasn't as strong as I thought it would be. So a lot of reasons I would probably argue to get a little bit more aggressive with UAVS, especially with that dollar volume it's already seeing today. I mean, that's just absurd, 161. So that's a lot of volume on this one. CHK keeps dropping like crazy. Might see a button bounce soon as 3 halts going down now. Ooh, boy claws. Yeah, wow, CHK. I haven't been looking at that one. CHK was a former runner, so I'll put it here. CHK. Oh my lord, what kind of chart is that? Ay, ay, ay. So this is why you cut your losses, and you know, a lot of times when I get out of a halt, I'll just go ahead, close it, even though there's a potential for a bounce, because God forbid you get stuck in something like that. That is just brutal. What did this come out with something? Halted due to volatility, plunges after reporters, bankruptcy preparations. Oh my lord. Yeah, MWK looks pretty good to trade. That's why I have a limit order out for it. UAVS looks like it's trying to break out here. I'm going to go ahead and put an alert here just in case I miss it. 9:54 a.m. Put an alert here too if we break lower. So far no trades for me, and almost 30 minutes already gone. That's kind of crazy. Just how it goes sometimes. MWK still pulling back a little bit here. Somehow CAPR, I overwrote CAPR. Why did my alert not go off? That's classic TOS issues right there. A real nice bounce. Yeah, I missed that one. Look at UAVS, guys, right now, breaking out. Really solid move here. Breaking past 4. That was the struggling area before. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. Big breakout volume. I'm a bit nervous that this could still be a bit more of a fake out. Here, this is the 1 minute pullback. That would have been the entry. For 06, for 07. Crawling higher, looking good. 411, boom, breaking new highs. So yeah, we could have got that breakout entry. Second trade I missed, I would probably argue. Oh well. Really nice consolidation and then break higher. I hope some of you guys got that one. Still watching it. 424. That was the former high. 425. Could be a bit of a little fake out here. This is why you want to take your profits quickly. What do you mean by trading ladder, AB? But yeah, actually, I use Webull a little bit as well myself. I have some dividend stocks kind of just chilling. Here back to 4. Didn't hold the, well, I kind of held the 4, but it went under right away. Definitely a little bit shaky here. $9.58. It's also around the time I don't like trading these breakouts. I see Corey's still stoked about CREX. I see it here. I'm just gonna mark this one. Yeah, there it goes. Hit that former high. Really nice 20% move. Congrats if you got it. Yeah, I don't use Webull for day trading, but for, I don't know, for a desktop, I mean, for a web browser-based application, it's not that bad. Even Trade Architect from TOS is, or is that even still a thing? I remember there was a lot of issues. Yeah, 1AP Pro. There is a delay, but there's nothing I can do about it. I removed all delays. Everything is set to 0, but there's still a delay, so that's must be hard-coded. Yeah, DK, Shayna's right. Always take profits. You don't go broke taking profits. I gotta say, UAVS is looking good. It held this breakout better than I thought it would. So I've been kind of corrected several times on this one. The XEL setups have been really nice. No, I have not changed my ISP. I'm actually getting a new router tomorrow. It's supposed to be better with glass fiber, which doesn't really make sense to me, but UAVS looking for that secondary break. Would actually like to be getting long pretty soon here. Let's see how it goes. Get my auto send on. Break of 4.2. Ah, that was the break. About to get an entry on MWK, I believe. Here we go. Yeah, this is the bull flag I was actually looking for. Nice quick little pullback here. Gotta say, UAVS has just really been impressing me. So we have an entry on MWK. Was looking for the pullback here in this area. Did get that pullback, but a little bit early of an entry. It looks like it might keep pulling back here. $10.02. UAVS at 4.3, that would have been probably a little bit better of a trade here. I do like MWK, and this is actually a setup I do look for quite often, but looks like it's sold off a little bit more aggressively than I was planning here. Don't really want it to not hold this area much longer, else I'm going to be getting out, looking for a little bit of a reversal in this area. That was a really, really aggressive sell-off here. Kind of a shame. 406. Yeah, this is quite a pity here. It actually got halted to volatility. So the spread was kind of large on MWK. That kind of put me in a tough position here. I was looking for a bit of a pullback here. We got the pullback, and then I was looking for another squeeze here higher. What I should have probably done, like I said, is trade these breakouts to move to the upside. Oh well. I know I've been trading sloppy, so this is why I reduced my position size. So we have a really small position size on this one. So we got a 5-minute halt. It's going to get unhalted at 10:09. Here we go. UAVS. Missed the good trade. Missed the good trade. So yeah, April, worst month of the challenge for me, just all over the place. But whatever, it happens. UAVS is looking really, really nice. Constant moves higher here. $49. That was not a very strong pullback. So UAVS just constantly very impressive here. Biggest dollar volume. Definitely the one to be trading. It's a little bit unfortunate how I didn't get aggressive on this one. Got to keep an eye on the timer here. 10:08, I'm going to switch back to MWK. Just an absolutely crazy move higher here. Who's long UAVS? That was a quick little breakout pullback back to the former high. 7% bounce on UAVS. Ah, man, we could have been snagging trades left and right on this puppy. You always want to focus on the top mover of the day. I don't know how many times I say that. I feel like I say it all the time. So a little bit of a weak mistake on my end that I was not getting more aggressive on the lead runner of the day. You can see here, $250 million in dollar volume. So really, really nice stuff there. High goes in UAVS. Hell yeah. Really, really nice. I'm going to go back to MWK here, just kind of check it out. No news came out. I think this kind of sell-off was much more aggressive than it should have been. So I'm going to give it a little we're down about, what are we down? Getting close to 10% here. So that's definitely my max stop loss. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to want to trade this one. Ideally, I would like to get out on a little bit of a bounce, but you just never know if that's going to happen. This thing's going to open up here pretty soon, 30 seconds. Nice, solid move, Heiko. Really, really good trading. $403. See if we can open up here, pull higher. I think there's a good chance for a bounce. Just the big spreads on this one is really the big problem. Big buyers at 4, make me fairly confident. All right, placed my sell order. It didn't bounce, it broke 4, and that was my max stop loss. I had to get out there. I still think there's a really good chance this is gonna bounce. Oh, now it's bouncing a little bit. I can't hold past my max stop loss. That's just a hard rule I have. So there we go. A bit of a loss there, but actually, you know, the fact that we use smaller position size, you know, we can make this back in one trade. It's not the end of the world. It's really not that bad at all. I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't focused a little bit more on UAVS because this one is the clear mover, right? This one's clearly the one breaking higher. Yeah, so missed a few good entries on it, and actually a few good entries even on SNGX and MWK, but whatever, that just happens sometimes. Still a really solid uptrend with UAVS. This is looking good. $10:10 a.m. Don't really see this thing slowing down just yet. Here we go, 493. Phew. MWK bouncing at 4. So yeah, that was tough. You know, I had to cut my losses, but there was a good chance I was going to bounce, and there it goes. UAVS trying to break 5. Going for a second attempt here. Gotta say, it's looking pretty good. Having a little bit of a pullback. Pullback was short-lived. Here we go. Secondary attempt to break 5. Boom! Instantly broke it with some serious volume. Yes. Nice, Heiko. That is what I like to hear. Check out the lead gappers from yesterday, just absolutely getting crushed. This break of 5 could just keep on going. $10:12 a.m. $63, finding some support here. Looking for a little bit of an entry. That was a real quick pullback it had. Pulled right back to the former breakout zone. Strong bounce though. $403, $430, big support there. Just kind of watching the tape a little bit. 27. Still struggling here. Looking for an entry near the 30 for a bounce. Little entry at the 38. See if we can break past the 50. Trying to get out of this trade. Whoops, not sure what's going on here. There was a stop. This happened to me last time. Looking for a break of 2.5. Small little profit on this one. Might see another pullback. Might see a continuation of the bounce. It was a strong sell-off, so it could keep bouncing. Here we go, 4.5 getting chipped away. Yeah, I sold a little bit too early. Oh well. Made a little bit of money back. Kind of missed my entry on the bounce. My original entry I was trying to do in the teens, didn't really get that one, didn't act quick enough. It was a nice 8% move. That was kind of the whole move I was looking for, so I was a little bit late to the party on this one. Oh well, definitely not my best day. Making a lot of mistakes here, but hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes, especially with MWK. Just, you know, that was a bit of a dead move. It's at 413, so it is bouncing quite a bit, but unfortunately wasn't really the strongest. What do you mean you went from 3,000 positive to 80 negative? What does that even mean? Always good to take those profits. Here we go. This is the pullback I was worried about before we broke 4.5. You were negative 80 at the end. What was your total P&L on that one? You got to post that trade. I'm super curious. If you guys want to see a really sexy trade, I'm a little, I don't even want to really post this, but I've been so happy about this swing trade because it's just, it was just so much fun. Plus, I really like going to the movie theaters and yeah, lots of learning here though. This is good. I mean, yeah, I traded sloppy today, but we're not down too much. Like I said, reducing position size when you're on a little, you know, when you're not perfect yet, you're not 100% ahead after, I don't know, a rough patch or something like that. It's the best thing you can do because trading really is all about risk management and living to trade another day. And as you consistently grow your account size, the profits just come naturally. It's just, you know, not doing anything foolish. $10.20 now. Big question is, if UAVS pulls back again, is it going to hold the $4? I'm not even totally sure if it is going to break under $4, but that will be a really interesting spot to watch. Let's go back to MWK just really quickly to kind of remember what happened here. So we actually had a nice little push back here to 25. That was kind of the reversal that I was looking for to close out for a smaller loss. Fortunately, we didn't do that, and I took basically a 40-cent loss, 46-cent loss on this one per share. So that's definitely past. Yeah, it's a little bit past my max stop loss, but at least we were able to get out. Yeah, not the nicest trade. So again, this is, mixing up a little bit too of my strategies. This is really the gap and go breakout strategy. So any entry here, especially, breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback, breakout, flag pattern, breakout again. I mean, so many good moves here on MWK. And I traded it on the backside, which sometimes I do very well on, but lately I haven't been doing so hot on it. Same with here, XELA. Red to green move, didn't have to trade that, but then we have a nice breakout higher here and a pullback. 1, 2, 3 candle pullback, and then this thing rips 45%. This would have been a really, really good one. UAVS, similar situation. Look at that pullback now, really, really nice. Back to 4, solid stuff here. Just gonna watch this one again. 9, some buyers coming in. On the backside of the move, sometimes you want to be a little cautious more. $4, $3.90, pulling back again. Looking for a little bit of a reversal here on this one. I was actually going to wait till the 70s, so this is a little bit of an early entry. Here we go, still pulling back. Yeah, waiting a little bit longer till that the 70s would have been the ticket on that. Would like to see a high past the 4, break past the 4. That'd be really, really nice. No new news came out or anything like that, so could be a good little bounce here. Let's see what we get. So far, a fairly nice bounce in this area. Might have some potential for a second candle since the bounce was fairly strong here. About a 7% move already. All right, we exited this trade. So we actually ended today green, a little bit of green day. Yeah, I just had a really unfortunate first trade. That was really, we got halted into on the way down. It's like the worst thing that can happen. The only worst thing is if there was a direct public offering news attached to the halt. So yeah, nice little dip buy on UAVS. These are some of my favorite ways to trade. The problem is I've been mixing up these kind of two ways to trade a little bit. Yeah, and that's been a little bit sloppy from my end. So yeah, sweet little trade here on this last one. And that basically wraps up the trading for me today. I used my 3 trades, which is amazing. I wish I used them earlier in the day. I wish I used them here and like the other trades I reviewed, but I didn't. But yeah, so we still got a really nice sweet trade with UAVS. This is definitely going to be something to watch maybe a bit later today. Thanks, Satoshi. Let me just, and Corey, thanks. Just catching up with the chat. I was a little bit focused just now on UAVS. Yeah, good point, Heiko, actually, with getting out before 11 o'clock, before their news hits. That kind of slipped my mind a little bit. I also do not like holding into news. It's just, I try to avoid news at all costs. So today was a bit of a digging out of a hole kind of day for me. That first trade, kind of ridiculous. UAVS looks like it could do another run here. But at this point, it becomes a lot more risky. 417, 418. Why didn't we out? But I think. Yeah, Sue says he doesn't like the VWAP dip at all. Yeah, what I do, I don't almost ever trade VWAP pullbacks. What I do is I look for a break of VWAP and price to kind of start consolidating. That's really what I look for. Price action to start slowing down. I got in a little bit too early, and I did take about a 3% risk, I think, on this one. So that was a mistake on my end, but it's not always easy to time those things. Here we go, breaking past the 15-minute EMA. Paul made the exact same trade. Heck yeah, that's really cool. So what I do for news is usually down here. TOS is, here we go. We just had some news come out actually. Wait, nope, never mind. Sorry about that scare. I was scrolling down and I scrolled up and I was like, ah. So it usually will come out here. This is actually a really good moment to go ahead and add another watch list. Timothy, I'm using TOS from TD Ameritrade, ThinkorSwim platform. Boy class, AVEO. AVEO. Sometimes I wonder where you guys pull these stocks out of. They're oftentimes extremely nice. Why is this the one not on my scanner? Let's see here. It is. Okay, there it is. Yeah, nice amount of shares outstanding. 35% move. Big gap out. Got halted. Positive volatility. I think they beat expectations. UAVS, without a doubt. I mean, this is really the one to be watching. XELA, I really like the way this moves for a sub dollar. This one, I gotta say, has been kind of on my mind the whole time. Look at this, kind of pulling up higher here. This actually looks very similar to UAVS, I gotta say. Oh yeah, E-Trade's all right. I'm not sure about their platform. I haven't used their platform. Whoa! EXLA just flash crashes down. That's a classic sub-dollar stock move like that. Ooh, 8%. You can just snag that if you would have had a limit order ready to go in that area. That's a quick one. CHK just absolutely getting destroyed. Did have a nice bounce though after those non-stop halts. 23% bounce. UAVS back at 4. Carmela XELA, ouch. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, huh? Boy Claws, lots of spoofing on UAVS. If you guys don't know what spoofing is, it's basically just putting big orders in the order book to try to scare people. This is quite a make it or break it area for UAVS right now. Pulled back to $4, which should act as big time support. So let's see what happens. $4.11, big buyers there that just got rammed into. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty intense. Why were they so wealthy in 2000 but dumped after? No, I don't know, but we see so many stocks like this. I don't really care to look into the story. To me, it's totally irrelevant. All that it tells me is the fact that this stock is probably doing, or this company is diluting their stock price, reverse splits. It's just not a good company to hold. Yeah, Heiko, remember, we're not investing here, and most of the time, at least I'm not swing trading either. So you gotta figure out what you want to be doing. I'm already done with trading. So at 10:30, I'm out of here. I'll trade up to 11 o'clock if I have an additional trade, but right now I'm actually totally out of trades. There goes 411 again. Check out the buyers on 411. Whew, what did I just click on? Let me go ahead and remove this auto send. Check this buyers out, just 1,000, boom. I think if 411 cracks, that's not going to be a fun place. THMO breaking again. Oh man, there was it. There was the crack. THMO halted. Halted at 918. Yeah, 393. Look at this thing pulling back again here. 1035. Another 20, now 10:36. Another 24 minutes before news comes out on UAVS. That's pooping my shelf. Look at this. Twitter tops Q1 expectations. UAVS still pulling back here. It could be a little bounce though. Sell-off's not that aggressive. THMO. 31% move, quite nice, getting halted like crazy. Look at this nice little bull flag pullback, 1-2 minute, really solid. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting more aggressive on these pullbacks. Right now, we've been actually having a lot of nice ones. We typically don't get, you know, I mean, UAVS today. This is really beautiful. CAPR from the day before, that was also extremely nice. Like, we don't get these kind of moves all the time, so we gotta be pretty happy when we see them. I mean, $400 million volume already. Ay, ay, ay. THMO breaks 939, next target 986. That's good. You got your targets laid out. It's really good stuff. Whew, I think I gotta close my computer soon because I have $1,000 left, which is for tomorrow. But man, if I keep watching UAVS and we have a big old dip, there's probably no way I wouldn't trade it. We got volume picking up to the downside though. I couldn't agree more, Timothy. I honestly couldn't agree more. I remember in high school, I had an investing class and grew the portfolio. It was like my favorite thing to do. Who would have thought I'd be day trading and investing the rest? That's my career. Maybe time to start shorting UAVS. Carmela, you're gonna give Heiko a heart attack. No, Heiko, no, no, you're giving me stress. Oh, come on. You've been so good at taking profits lately. My little arc and take. Be sad fishing. You're not allowed to be sad fishing. This is why we wrap up day trading ideally by 10:30. Any trading I feel like that happens after that is like 50% emotionally fueled. I mean, even right now, like, you know, I'm getting like FOMO because I want to, you know, buy a dip or something like that. 1041, guys. AVEO looking weak. You know, this AVEO had such a solid spike, huh? 52% move. Got halted here. It did break that big time resistance though. Near $10 and some big resistance there. Be really careful with this area at like 8.2. This could have another spike in it, honestly, AVEO, because we might want to really retest some super highs. I don't know what the catalyst is behind this one. Business, okay, earnings then. Yeah, I gotta get used to the fact that we're in earnings season. Keeps rejecting. Back to UAVS. Nice, finally breaking higher here. Nice little move here. This is actually looking not too bad. Look at that, 6% pull to the upside. Same here, Heiko. Carmela and I got our fingers crossed. This actually doesn't look too bad. Looks good. Some nice little buying volume coming in here. Whew! I almost want to trade this again myself. Look at this. This could be a good entry right here. We had a nice big breakout past the former candles. Now we're having a bit of a pullback here. Entry around 4 could be nice. I'm obviously not going to do it because I already used my 3 trades for the day. But if I didn't, I would probably be looking for an entry. Here we go. Secondary move. Give it a bit more time, maybe look for a bigger pullback. I would look for a pullback to like, I don't know, 403 maybe. I don't know. It's tough to say. It's always different when you're not trading. MRO first stock. That's exciting. Congrats, man. Here we go. UAVS had that nice breakout, had the pullback, and having a continuation. This is really, really nice. It could have a flash pullback any moment, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did, especially after such an aggressive sell-off. Oftentimes you see a little bit more of consolidation, but this is a healthy trend in the right direction. This is looking really good. Nice volume as well. I'm going to check out MRO for a quick second here. an oil company. Yeah, we typically don't day trade these because they're more macro plays. They kind of just follow the overall market. Oil's up 6% today, or at least US oil ETF. So big move there. Definitely will have some resistance on this gap down area above it, but overall this thing's been trending pretty good. It's kind of like every large cap actually right now. And pre-market big sell-off there. Found some support near 5.7. Interesting stuff. UAVS, let's go back here. Having that pullback. Man, oh man, I'm telling you. God, I'd love to get aggressive. You know, today could have been such a good day. I don't know why I traded. I didn't trade the breakouts. I don't regret my MWK trade. I'm a little upset that I didn't trade, you know, the really good stuff. I only have so many trades every day. Few of them are bound to be bad, but you might as well pick the best setups. And NWK probably wasn't the best setup. Yeah, here's the pullback I was waiting for. 411. Let's see if it goes a little lower than that. Here we go, 4.9. Woo! I'd want to be picking up right now. 4.10, 4.11. Oh my Lord, baby Jesus. Yeah, that's true. It really is like CPR. 408 again, 406, 404. Ooh, 4. Whoa, what is going on here? 390. Yeah. These are some aggressive sell-offs. A little nervous with that. 408, 406. That did not look very nice. It's not what you want to be seeing. That was an 8% pullback. It's 10:49. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing started moving in whatever direction before the news actually came out. I was going to wrap up the live stream like 15 minutes ago, but let's give it a little bit more time. Let's kind of watch what happens. Heiko's going on a walk. That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to call Caitlin quickly and be like, Heiko needs a back massage and a schnitzel and some pancakes with a lot of maple syrup. It does like holding this area, that's true, the $4 area. But I really don't like that the pullback was that aggressive. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to stop talking. I forgot to turn my phone off Wi-Fi. Sometimes that helps. Just did it. Watching THMOCO on Fox News. That's interesting. Let me know what he says. $4 breaking, guys. Watch out with this. UAVS. 398. 10:51. We got 9 more minutes before freaking the eagle lands. $397, $399. Back at 4. So for TOS, I have my little news article out here. It says live news. I check this box and it's gonna pop up here right away when news hits. I'm actually gonna slide this over here so I have it ready to go. I'm ramping up testing kits. That's good. $398. I mean, there's constant buyers on here, but the selling pressure was kind of strong. Had a bit of a double top here. Have you been averaging out of the trade? That might be a really good idea. Used UTV. Have you ever used your TV on TOS? Yeah, I actually have in my living room. I got a long ass HDMI cable. It's pretty sweet. You see stuff I feel like you've never seen before, and you have so much size on the charts. UAVS guys. Hi guy, I hope you've maybe took some share size off the table a little bit here. Yeah, THMO, I'm surprised that thing is still halted. Is that a 15-minute halt? Sometimes you see those, rarely. Yeah, oftentimes when I'm not live streaming and I'm just trading, or in doing my swing trades, looking through my portfolios, I'll detach this screen and move it on my other screen, because my other screen is like this really, you guys see my trading recap videos, it's much bigger and it's nice curve and it feels really good. I see so much more. I really like it. I feel like my TV, I would have to like turn my head and I'd be like too much. But sometimes I do it. I watch my recap videos on my TV when I'm working out. It's like, okay, that's what we traded yesterday. I remember. UAVS. 1054. Whew. My hips are about to rip out of my skin. I'm standing right now. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm standing the whole time. I could go for a treat right now. Extra curl for every dollar lost. On Friday, that would have been good. That would have been really good. Except on Friday, I was too sick to work out. I did like 20 minutes of yoga and I was getting dizzy like crazy. And I was like, I can't work out. That sounds like a Weeble issue, right? I don't think that's anything to fix. I think you just click confirm. Thanks, Timothy. That's a nice way to put it. Trying to set a boundary. Okay. Yeah, setting a stop. Gotcha. Heiko says, 5 minutes till I'm either saved or sent to the depth of broke. My God. It is like playing poker and going all in on every trade. There's no button to confirm on TD. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, I do. Actually, check out the video description below, Jeffrey. There's a there's a link to my whole entire layout, and you can import it on your I think under setup or something. There's a video for it as well. It shows you how to do it. UAVS looking a little sloppy in this area, pulling back again, kind of having a bit of a triple bottom here. but this doesn't look too healthy. Kind of getting some momentum. And I hope the electric wiring's broken. Fuck. Well, as long as the electric wiring in your boat, your new rig is working, that's all that matters, right? Oh boy, UAVS. Yeah, I go. I don't know, man. It should be at 11. I got the last article here. Conference call at 11 a.m. ET, which I'm pretty sure stands for Eastern. 680, 384. Guys, this is already selling off. I don't know. I think there's some probably insider knowledge here that this isn't going to go very well. Yeah, Satoshi's right. It just crossed on the 5 minute. You can see it here as well. We have an official close under the 5 minute. And that's, well, actually this isn't closed yet, but it's under it. It's not looking good. I would be cutting your losses if you can. Oh, Jesus. I would probably sell into the bounce here at maybe 75 if you can do that. Oh, Lord. Can you... This is still going down. This might get halted. I would use any opportunity you can. Probably close out this trade. This could be a really nice bounce trade at one point. I think there's a good chance it might, see 76 or something like that in a bounce, but we have a hard bottom here that I don't think it's going to be curling through anytime soon. It's really hard to draw a straight line. It could be a little bounce here at the 70s. Let's hope for a nice little retest of 75, maybe even higher. 76, 69 into the 70s. So the conference call is definitely underway. There's no specific news out about it, but any sort of stuff that gets released in the conference call is definitely going to be spilling out soon here. %7 bounce trade. Gotta love those dip buys. This is the first dip of a major support zone though. I would be taking my profits fairly quickly if I was doing this dip buy. Took a trade on AP News, came out, broke even. APT News came out, broke even. Boy, cause nice. Your APT, that's Alpha Protection, right? That was a hot stock for quite some time. 73.77. This bounce is a little stronger than I was anticipating. 3.9, 380. Sellers are back in charge. Flash of buyers kind of popping through here. APDN news out. I'm a little bit worried about warrants on it. I'm checking UAVS 10K right now. That's what I always do in my free time. I check 10Ks. Here's that second pullback that we were waiting for. Yeah, there's so many warrants on this stock. I don't even know where to begin. All the warrants are sub-dollar except two. Those are option exercise prices. Trouble says, what are you watching and what are you buying? Well, I'm done trading for today. So UAVS was the top stock that we were watching today. It popped up on the scanner a little bit late because it wasn't really gapping up that much, not till right at the market open. And that's when we really captured it. So UAVS was the nice one. I was also trading I was looking at SECO, SNGX, and what was that stock that took my loss on? MWK. UAVS absolutely coming back from the woods. Heck, are you still in this or not? Kind of a nice move here. This is actually really, really impressive. 405, just absolutely ripping. I did not see this coming. Huge move. Satoshi says I got 30 trades on this one today. Yeah, this one had a lot of opportunity. Boyclaw is still looking at THMO. Up 48%, not too bad. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream there. I was kind of curious to see what would happen at 11 o'clock. Honestly, not as much as, well, okay, we had a big dip down and then we instantly pulled back up. Kind of crazy. Still kind of waiting for some news to come out here. I definitely will be giving it a little bit more time till I make the recap video, just so I can see how UAVS plays out a little bit. A lot of false breakouts to the upside. But at the same time, 3.5 came in as big support. So let's see what kind of happens with this one later in the day. Hike, you're definitely going to have to update us. Leave a comment below the video. Let us know what happened on this trade. I'll wrap up there, guys. It was really good fun trading with everyone today. I'm super happy somehow we ended green At least I did. Even though I only made like 30 bucks today, took a big red loss, and then we had two nice green trades after that. So a little bit choppy of a start, but I used tiny position size with that first trade because I knew I've been a little bit sloppy lately. So that's kind of my personal hedge against myself when I know that I'm a little bit choppy. So hopefully you guys were able to take some lessons out of today. And yeah, tomorrow's the last day of the week. Let's hit the market super hard tomorrow. Let's be ready for it. Only good things to come. I'll see you guys then first thing tomorrow. UAVS still pulling back. I think this one's really tricky to trade, honestly. It's really hard to anticipate, especially with like news wrapped around it. Ugh, just not fun. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this hopefully raw and helpful footage. I'll be coming out with a recap video a little bit later. We go live every morning at 9:15 for those of you guys who are new. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about trading and join the next streams. I'll see you guys next time. Like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades, guys. Ciao, ciao.